Here we go. Welcome back, shifters, light guardians, dreamers within this holographic matrix. My name is Brendan, aka Skull Babylon, aka Skull the Wolf, aka Mystic Spider-Man, welcoming you to another very exciting, inspirational, activating, guided global meditation presented on behalf of ParadigmShiftCentral.com, a real-world interactive game to be able to help assist with the shift in consciousness. So thank you so much, everyone, for tuning into this. Of course, today is November 11th, so happy 11/11 to everyone tuning into this. Yes, this is going to be a special 11/11 meditation that we're doing, and I'll explain a little bit more to you about what to be able to expect from this meditation as we prepare ourselves to get into it. We're going to have a lot of new people tuned into this broadcast. We're going to have a lot of people who have been tuned in for past ones joining us once again. And so I'll just give you guys some basic introductions. And in the meantime, inviting you guys to be able to get comfortable. Please feel free to invite your friends. In terms of a meditation, as we continue to do these, which is a weekly thing that we do every Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're continuing to build momentum. We're continuing to build sacred ceremony as community. We've been doing consecutively every Sunday for over 2 months now. And as we continue to do this, we've planted the quantum seed that these will be meditations in the future that will have 100 people tuned in live, 500 people tuned in live, 1,000 people tuned in live, literally like moving towards those objectives. And so what happens when we are collectively gathered as a community and putting our intention towards what it is that we choose in these meditations, and how is it going to help be able to not only develop as a community, but continue to accelerate our own growth, continue to help us activate into more of our own potential. So this is a very beautiful thing. So I'm seeing a lot of people tune in live. We actually have, and this is like a beautiful thing to see, we have over 40 people tuned in live on YouTube right now. And so thank you to everyone who's been a part of this, who's helping share this. Again, this momentum is going to continue to build, and I assure you tonight's going to be a very, very, very cool meditation. So as I'm introducing this, I just invite you to get nice and comfortable. So usually when we do this, I recommend that you maybe sit on a bed. If you have a pillow, place it on your lap. If you have another pillow, place it behind your back. Find a place where you're going to get nice and comfortable, and you'll be able to be in a maintained place of stillness. If you need to get some tea in the meantime, get some water, do that as well. I'm just going to take a sip of tea myself. And so, just as a quick overview, again, for those of you who may be entirely new, thank you so much for being here. The Paradigm Shift Central project is a project we've been doing for close to 10 years. It is about building a global team of light guardians, of shifters, of people who are intentionally helping shift consciousness. And we do this through activating ourselves, creating conscious media that we post up through the website at ParadigmShiftCentral.com, by collaborating within our team Discord chat, which you can find a link for in the info for this YouTube video, by also creating physical paradigm shift communities across the world, which focus on regular open-minded discussion and meditation circles to, like I said, be able to help accelerate the shift, find the others, build the tribe. And so if you're listening to this and you may be new, join us again for our other broadcasts. And we have regular team building broadcasts, our roundtables on Thursdays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The broadcast coming up in this next Thursday, the one following this 11/11 broadcast, is actually our dream class, which is where we talk specifically about metaphysics related to dream exploration, dream recall, lucid dreaming, consciousness, dimensions, all that fun stuff. So there's a lot of broadcasts online that you can check out in the info specifically. And I'm just going to mention this, and then we're going to get right into explaining to you guys one more thing. And then we'll get right into the explanation for the meditation. And then we'll get right into the meditation. So what I was just going to mention is that if you enjoy these meditations, be sure to check out the recordings of past meditations. So we have previous meditations in a playlist online, and you can visit and you can check those out, including other really, really potent ones that go back all the way to 2015. So you guys can definitely check that out. The other thing I'll just mention real quick is that for those of you who are already signed up for the team Patreon and have your Light Guardian Crystal, I invite you to get your Light Guardian Crystal out to be able to have with you during this meditation that we have with us during any of the meditations. And for those of you who are looking on camera right now and they're just like, my goodness, what is this mystical piece of ancient futuristic technology that he's holding? The Light Guardian Crystal is one of the items available through the Team Patreon support, and people sign up on Patreon to support the project that we do with monthly micro donations. And the asking monthly micro donation is just $3 to $10. And I'll post a link for that in the live chat. And you can see on screen right now that we have an active 149 active donators right now for the Team Patreon. And that is really the objective behind there, is to continue to go up between 40 to 50 new Patreon signups each month. And also when you sign up, and again, like, I have no shame in mentioning this to you guys, because these aren't just like swag. These are tools to be able to give you guys the shift buttons, which have consciousness shifting imagery on them, such as like free hugs, 64 star tetrahedron, of course, the Eye of Ra one that I'm wearing, lots of other ones. They have the Paradigm Shift Central website linked to the rim. You combine those with free hug tactics, or you just give them out as like something to be able to share with friends and strangers. It links them back into the project. And again, it helps you build community. As a real world game, those are tools to be able to help make it easier for you to be able to use your natural abilities of synchronicity, to be able to find the others, to be able to spark discussions, to be able to plant those seeds, to be able to help build your physical paradigm shift communities. So if you are new to this, please feel free to check out the Team Patreon afterwards, and you can contribute and sign up there. And to those of you who already signed up to the Patreon, thank you. To those of you who are here, thank you. Your contribution in any form is greatly appreciated. So getting into the context of what this meditation is, of course, today is 11/11. This is a big day. Not only is it November 11th, but with the date being 2018, we have that additional 11 from the 2018 from the year. And so that's a really exciting thing as well. And so symbolically, this is a very powerful time. And what we're doing within this meditation, what I think of when I think of 11/11, you think of the image of pillars. And so what I invite you to think of is this idea of who will you be on the other side of the 11/11 portal? Who will you be as you step through with intention? So what we're going to do within this meditation, this meditation and a lot of the other meditations, for those of you who like have never tuned into these before, like, you're in for a treat. You're like, these meditations are not like other meditations. In a lot of ways, they're like first person narratives, first person story adventures. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what to expect from this meditation. And again, in the meantime, just huge shout out to those of you. The live chat is just lit right now. You guys are awesome. And inviting you to start getting comfortable. I can feel there's like, everyone's like pretty excited right now, right? But we'll relax into a nice calm state. So what you'll be able to expect from this meditation, first of all, we're going to just be able to like focus on our breath, scan our body through our focus, relax it into stillness. Being able to be in a place of stillness is very powerful within any of the meditations we do. This is standard protocol that we do with each meditation. From there, we're going to focus on our microcosmic orbit, which is something for those of you tuned into the past meditation, which again, go back and check out the past one. Go check out the one we did where we met Sasquatch. Really, seriously, links in the info. The microcosmic orbit is when we are breathing and imagining this silver liquid moving up our spine with our breath, up and around, down past our forehead, down past our nose, our lips, our heart, down past our sacral and into our root. And with the breath, we move it around again. This is an actual energy circuit within our body. Part of the reason why we're becoming more aware of this, and again, for those of you who tuned in last broadcast, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Within this broadcast as well, we're inviting people to be able to move into the place of experiencing energy activation sensations. So energy activation sensations as I simply call them. Some people call them different things, brain orgasms, body orgasms in a sense. Some people talk about it being like Kundalini activation. I don't think that's kind of like a slightly more specific thing, but in general, within this meditation, what you'll be able to experience as you're in a relaxed state and with the emotion and with the context that we're creating is you'll be able to feel this energy activation sensation moving up through your body, and you'll be able to guide it with your breath. And so all of us have experienced this in some way. If you're like listening to a song you really like, if you're really engaged, if you're like watching a movie, you'll notice that there's an emotional relationship that triggers this. So we're going to be in this emotional place within this broadcast. If you experience the energy activation sensations, and again, just no expectations. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, perfect either way. If you experience it, breathe with it, and you can ride it. And again, I'm saying this from experience. Sometimes it will just kind of like pop up and you're just like, whoa, what was that? if you're present with it, if you're present with the breath, you can breathe with this energy activation sensation and you can ride with it. You can maintain it. You can allow it to continue to move for like an ongoing period of minutes, in a sense. Just checking out the numbers, guys. Again, I think we're close to almost about, between this and the Facebook, I think we are close to almost 100 people tuned in live for this one, guys. So again, thank you very much for being here. Simple breaths. Okay. So the energy activation sensations, take note of that. Pay attention to that. That's going to be something that you'll be capable of experiencing within this broadcast. What we're going to do, as we do the microcosmic orbit, from there, we're going to bring ourselves into a forest. Again, this is kind of standard for any of us who have done these before, but there's a purpose to it. There's a methodology. There's a science to this. We're going to bring ourselves into the forest. The context that we are creating within this story, without giving away too much, is that we are each going to arrive at our own sacred temple. And I'm telling you this now because I want you to start imagining what this temple is going to look like for you. The only specific thing that I'm giving you as an attribution of your temple is that it is shaped like a pyramid, that there is a pyramid-like structure to it, meaning it comes together at its point, higher and higher up in altitude. From here, and again, I'm not going to tell you too much because this is going to be part of the experience. What we're going to do, we are going to be able to, I'm trying to think of what to tell you and what not to tell you. We're going to enter the temple with intention. And then from there, we are going to go through a series of processes, activating processes, connecting processes, gratitude processes, processes connecting with our past, and processes connecting with our potential as well. From there, we are going to move into a period within the meditation, which will be close to the end. This won't be a long meditation. It might between like 40 and an hour long, usually is how much they go for, but it goes by quick. From there, the final stage of the meditation, once we've like really gone through this activation process through the symbolism of the story, we'll be focusing our intention on basically providing healing energy for the earth. So in the same way, you can think of like people doing like Reiki energy for other people. This will be like group Reiki energy, group healing energy for the earth. And it's in this moment specifically that you will be really starting to feel the activation sensations if you're present with it. And again, if you feel the activation sensations, just be really mindful in your breath. If you feel you need to move or anything like that, gently move, even some gentle sway. Just allow yourself to be nice and comfortable with it. After this meditation, make sure you're not driving anywhere. Go and like get some water, get a light snack, take it easy. It's gonna feel like you just went through a psychedelic experience. It could feel like that for some of you. There's gonna be a lot of like energy moving around. So again, we've done these meditations within this project many times, and every time we do one, it's always practice for the next one. So again, I'm really greatly honored to be able to be here with you guys creating this together. So if you guys are ready for the meditation, drop some big 1111s in the chat right now. I just want to see like a wall of 1111s just go because that's what's going to happen right now with the amount of people we got tuned in. And then once you drop your 1111, if you're tuned into this live, go get comfortable, go sit down, and then after that the chat's going to go silent because we are going to move right into this meditation. So thank you again, everyone, for being here. And yeah, this is exciting. And again, this meditation is in a way preparation for the next meditation. The context that we are creating here is, again, this is a team of shifters, of people who are coming together, who are seeing the bigger story, who are seeing and awakening to our potential, who are becoming better dreamers within the dream. I'm really, really honored to be able to see such an amazing team growing. And so after this broadcast, if you're looking to connect further with the team, be sure to join the team Discord chat. That's one of the best ways to keep in touch. That's where we chat throughout the week between broadcasts. And again, the link for that is in the info for the YouTube, but I'll post it at the end of this broadcast. So don't you worry, either way, you're taken care of. So with that said, after that wall of 1111s got lit up, we are ready to move into our meditation. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for showing up. This is going to be a gift to yourself and for all of us as we continue to activate into more of who we are. So let's do this. So the other thing I'll just do real quick as I switch over my camera. So I'm going to turn my camera off. I'm just going to show up the paradigm shift sigil. The paradigm shift sigil is something that many of you within the project are already familiar with. If you guys are looking on screen right now, this is a very potent sigil that's specific to this project. It carries a lot of intention, represents guardianship, represents connection, represents community. It represents in itself a portal. This symbol, you'll hear us talking about it during the broadcast. This is something that is inside each of us, and it has been activated within others within the project. We did a meditation specifically about activating this previously. During the meditation, visualize this when it feels appropriate, and in particular later in the end when we were doing the healing on the earth. You can imagine this sigil being on your chest, on your back, and allowing energy to move through it, through your heart, from the cosmos. So that's the only other thing I have to share. And with that said, we are ready to move into the beginning of our meditation practice. And emphasis on the word practice. This is practice. This is an experience. This is sacred digital ceremony that we are creating here as a team. So with 71 people tuned in on YouTube, thank you guys again. Be sure to subscribe afterwards. Check out all the other stuff we got going on. And as always, thank you for being the shift. Thank you for being the love. Thank you for being the change you want to see in the world. All right, let's do this. Let's move into this meditation. I'm excited, and yeah, we're ready. I'm just double checking, making sure. All right. Awesome. And just a quick question. The person was asking, is the circle the part of the sigil? You'll notice in the graphic right now, there's a circle in the sigil. The circle by itself, the sigil by itself is empty in the middle. And within that emptiness is everythingness. So in this case, there's a pulsating orb. In other cases, it could be like a Metatron cube, star tetrahedron, whatever space fills it. So the sigil itself is not necessarily the orb in the middle as well by default, but it includes whatever we want to put into it. So you can include it with an empty space, but through that empty space, things emerge. So thank you for asking, Serendipity Oracle, who was asking in the chat. Good question. All right, perfect. Let's move into this meditation. And other thing I'll mention, if at any point you feel yourself releasing, crying, you're invited to. You're in a safe space. And so just want to be able to communicate that. All right. Getting everything set up on my end, and we are ready to do this. Okay. So again, just find yourself a nice, comfortable place where you can begin to sit down, and we'll begin to prepare our body as we begin to transition into this meditation. And as we do this, as you get into the meditation, really focus on making the sensations as real as possible. Visualize things in as rich detail as possible. Focus on the subtleties. This in itself is going to help bring the experience into more fruitfulness, into more detail, into more visceralness. Beautiful. All right, so everyone get nice and comfortable. Sit down, hands in a comfortable position, back up against a wall, or sit up straight. Preferably do not lie down during this meditation. You are welcome to if you're comfortable that way. Just ideally sit up so that you don't fall asleep. We do have other meditations where they're meant to be falling asleep too, but this one we're keeping you guys awake. All right, thank you again, everyone, for being here, and many blessings. Happy 11/11, and let's do this. So thank you again, everyone, for being here. Thank you, everyone, for showing up to this practice, for giving yourself permission to be a part of something very powerful, very special, very magical that we are co-creating here together as a community. And so it begins. Let us gently relax our body, gently just wiggling our shoulders if we need to, moving ourselves into a space of stillness, preparing ourselves for the meditation to come. And so inviting you to gently close your eyes, and together we will begin with the breath. Gentle inhales through the nose, gentle exhales through the nose or the mouth. Again, gentle inhales through the nose. Gentle exhales through the nose or the mouth. Continue to allow the natural rhythm of your breath to unfold. As you do this, take special notice of the space between your inhale and the exhale. On your next breath, gently just holding the inhale comfortably just for a few extra seconds, and just bring your awareness to the space between the inhale and the exhale. As you continue to breathe, we will begin allowing our body to relax even more as we move ourselves into a comfortable place of stillness by using our focus to gently scan our body. And as we do this, just imagining a warmth, a white light moving to the individual parts of your body as we scan them. And as we keep going, there will be audio in the background, music in the background that will accompany this meditation. So just for those of you who are new. So as you continue to breathe, again, connecting with the breath, really feeling it, opening up your chest, lifting up your spine just a little bit more. And gently, let us begin by slowly bringing our awareness down to our feet, our shins, and our knees. And slowly, as we do this, just allowing our feet, our shins, and our knees to gently relax. Good. From there, bringing our awareness up to our thighs, up to our hips, up to our groin, gently allowing our thighs, our hips, and our groin to gently relax. Perfect. With each part of our body becoming more relaxed, we prepare our body to move deeper into the meditation as we turn our focus inwards. With your focus, gently bring your awareness to your stomach, to your lower back, to your entire torso. And gently allow your stomach, your lower back, your torso to gently relax. Good. Moving your awareness and feeling this warmth as you do up to your chest, to your back, to your shoulders. And gently allow your chest, your shoulders, your back to gently relax as well. Perfect. Bringing our awareness to our biceps, to our elbows, our forearms, and our hands. And gently allowing our biceps, our elbows, our forearms, and our hands to gently relax. Perfect. From there, gently moving our awareness up to our neck, up to our jaw, up to the back of our neck as well. Gently allowing our neck, our jaw, and the back of our neck to gently relax. Perfect. Moving our awareness up to our cheeks, even our tongue, gently releasing the tongue from the top of your mouth if you wish, or keep it there. And gently allowing our cheeks and our tongue to relax. Wonderful. Moving our awareness towards our nose, towards our eyes, our eyelids, our eyebrows. And gently allowing our nose, our eyes, our eyelids, and our eyebrows to gently relax. Good. Bringing our awareness to our forehead, to the back of our head, to the top of our head, to our ears, and gently allowing our forehead, the back of our head, and the top of our head, and our ears to gently relax. Wonderful. And just bring your awareness to your breath as you scan your entire body. Again, just feeling this warmth white light moving through your body. And as you do this, you are calibrating yourself, relaxing yourself, moving your body into theta as we prepare ourselves to move deeper into the meditation. So again, gentle inhales, gentle exhales. Perfect. And with our body relaxed, next we will gently and briefly bring our awareness to our microcosmic orbit. Again, as we do this, using your breath with the inhale, on your inhale, you will imagine, feeling, and seeing with your visualization a liquid silver light moving up from your roots, up your spine. And as you do this, on the exhale, it passes the top of your head. And as you exhale, moving down past your third eye, past your lips, past your heart, past your solar, your sacral, back down to your roots. And so as you breathe here, even just straightening up your posture just a little bit, finding the rhythm of your breath, taking your time with it. And again, just visualizing this energy system is always there. And when we bring our attention to it, we can allow ourselves to become more aware of it, more in tune with it. And we can allow space for this energy to flow, amplified simply through our focus and imagination. And as we breathe here in this space for the next few moments, in particular, when you breathe in a slightly different way when you are moving this breath, when you are moving this energy. Breathe as if you are clearing your sinuses. And so if you can understand what I mean by that, the same sensation that you would do if you were clearing your throat, clearing your sinuses of mucus, gently do that with the inhale while gently tightening your root muscle. And in particular, what I mean by this is the muscle that is basically the same muscle that you use when you are stopping yourself from urinating. That particular muscle in the root, you gently flex that muscle with the inhale and with that breath as you just move it through the back of your throat. And as you do this, it allows the energy to be drawn up through the spine. So just try that very gently, very softly. This in itself is a practice that can be taken much deeper. So if you are new to it, then just be very gentle with it. So just take a few more breaths here. And again, we'll do them together as a group, as a team, as a tribe, as a community. So with the next inhale, gentle inhales, feeling that energy moving up the spine, rising through the back of your head, feeling it past the top of your brain, down on the exhale, past the third eye, feeling any tingling sensations, past the lips, past the heart, past the throat, past the heart, past the solar, the sacral, back to your roots. And we'll do one more here. Gentle inhale. Gentle exhale. Now just remove your breathing to a regular flow. And keep in mind this style of breathing If you wish to engage it later on in the meditation within a space that feels right for you, you are welcome to. This sensation can correlate with the activation sensations for later on during the meditation. So connecting with the breath here as we prepare to move ourselves into the realms of our own imagination. And to do this, first, let us gently just connect with the breath in a very relaxed way. So gentle inhales, gentle exhale. One more, gentle inhale, and gentle exhale. And as you continue to breathe, allow my voice to guide you. Allow it to be alongside you as we move through this story, as we move through this journey, one created with intention to be able to help all of us continue to activate into more of who we are, of who we have always been, and who we came here to become. So as you continue to breathe, at this point, gently imagine yourself arriving within a forest. And as you do, within your imagination, begin to bring to your attention the details of this space with as much attention as possible. With your feet bare on the dirt, feel the grass on your feet. Feel the cool earth beneath your toes. Listen closely as you hear the sounds come to life within this forest, allowing yourself to make this forest unique within your own imagination, allowing it to be as magical as you wish it to be. All of us will be sharing a story, yet experiencing a unique one to each and every one of us. And so as you look around in this moment, feeling the air on your skin, feeling the sunlight on your face, and as you connect with your breath here in this moment, calibrating yourself into as much detail of the space as possible, you move into this rich inner world, this rich inner realm. And so just activating more of our senses, even breathing in this moment. Take note, can you smell the actual fragrance of the trees, of the forest? Good. And so within this space, gently begin to feel yourself calibrating within your own body as you imagine yourself lifting your hands up in front of your face with your physical body still. Gently just visualize your hands in front of you, flexing your fingers, opening your palms, closing them again, and just familiarizing yourself with the form that you are in right now. And for the purpose of this story for now, gently imagine yourself being in clothing that is comfortable, in a slight, light garb, perhaps a hooded garment, nothing too fancy, yet nothing that you would wear on a normal day, unless that is what you wear on a normal day. Something slightly fantastical, yet not too fantastical. And for each of you, you are invited in this moment to imagine yourself having the light guardian crystal around your neck, aligned with your chest. And so breathe into this space here. Good. And slowly, as you are ready, begin moving forward, taking steps, if you have not already, and begin moving through the forest. Before you, you see a path. This path is one that is aligned with your heart. And as you walk this path, it is not long until you see the temple, your sacred temple, off in the distance before you. And as you walk closer to it, you begin to see the details of it. You begin to see all of the magic that it is. And again, this temple in itself can be whatever you wish to imagine it to be, though it is shaped something similar to a pyramid, something with an ascending point at its top. And on the outside of this temple, in particular, there is an entrance. There is no door, just a hollow entrance. And yet, before you enter into this temple, on the outside of this entrance, there are two pillars that stand to the left and to the right of this temple. And you observe these pillars. You observe the symbolism that they represent, the correlation that they hold in relation to, yes, 11:11 in this moment, in any moment. And these pillars, they can mean many things to many different people. The left and the right, the yin and the yang, the male and the female, the above and the below, whatever they represent to you. And with as much detail in your mind and in your heart as possible, observe these pillars, customize them in a sense. Maybe one is white, maybe one is black. But most importantly, before you enter into this temple, create a small moment for yourself to be able to walk through between these pillars with intention. And so before you take that step, take a moment here to connect with your breath and bring yourself into your heart. This is your sacred temple that you are entering, one that is familiar to you on a heart level, one that you are remembering as you arrive, one that has many gifts inside of it for you, one that holds many moments, many memories, and many mysteries for you. And so imagining yourself in this space, even with your hands on your chest in your imagination, gently bring your awareness to your breath. Before you take the steps, we are in no rush. Bring your awareness into your heart. And when you are ready, take that meaningful step between the pillars as you enter into your sacred temple with intention, with the intention of gratitude, with the intention of an open heart. And at the very least, that is all that is asked of you. If there are any other specific intentions, those are personal to you. But in this moment, simply bring your awareness to your heart. And when you're ready, take that step through. And as you do, and you continue to breathe, bringing your awareness to your breath, deep inhale as you enter into the temple. even feeling any slight energy activation sensations moving up the spine very gently in this moment as you enter into this temple. And as you do, you enter in on the bottom floor of this temple, and you see a room with a large open space. The inside of this temple can be detailed with your imagination. The walls can be the colors you wish. They can have symbols that you choose. There can be small torches for light. There can even be advanced symbolic technology. It's personal to you in this space. But the one thing that is notable is that right in the middle of this room, right in the middle of it, there is a small pool of water. And as you walk yourself closer to this pool of water, you stand before it. And the shape of this pool of water can be, again, what you choose. For some of you, it will be a circle. For some of you, it may be a square, a pyramid. It could even be a more complex shape. And this pool that is before you, this is a very sacred pool. It is not deep. Its water is shallow. On the bottom, you can see it is lined with crystals. And so, as you approach this pool, you approach it with intention. For this pool is a way for you to be able to connect with your ancestors. And how this will happen is that as you stand next to the pool, you gently bring yourself down onto your knees before it. And you take a moment here again to connect with your breath. And what you will do in this moment, when you are ready at your own pace, from the position of your knees, you will gently lean yourself forward, even doing it now as I explain it. Gently leaning yourself forward so that you are now positioned in such a way so that you can see your face reflected in the waters of the pool. The slight ripples detailing your figure as you look back at your own eyes. And take a moment here to gaze into the waters, to connect with your heart. And as you do this, as you look into the waters, you are invited to call forth your ancestors to be present with you in this moment for the purpose of connection, for the purpose of blessing, for the purpose of healing, for the purpose of preparation for what will come next. And so as you look into this water, it reflects back to you like a mirror, yet it is never still. It is always slightly moving. And as you do, literally begin to eye gaze with yourself, looking into the waters. And in this moment, open up your heart and invite forth your ancestors. And so you can literally verbalize this within your heart. Ancestors, I call upon you in this moment. And as you do this, as you gently gaze down at the waters, slowly you begin to notice, as you see your eyes, that the shape and form of your reflection gently begins to shift, gently begins to transform. And as it does, you see the faces of your parents emerging within your own reflection. And in this space, you are invited to simply hold gratitude in your heart and take a moment here to connect with your parents. And now, obviously, everyone's going to have different relationships with your parents. Sometimes you love them, sometimes you hate them, quote unquote. And yet in this moment, regardless of how they make you feel, regardless of how they might have hurt you in the past, if they have, take a moment here to let that wash, to let that be cleansed, not to be forgotten, but to be overwritten with a new belief, one that is rich with gratitude. And so as you look at your own reflection in the waters, you see the faces of your parents looking back at you. You see the face of your father. You see the face of your mother. And simply within your own heart, speak to them. Speak to them in this moment. Express to them gratitude. And listen as they speak back to you. And so continue to be in this space. And as you do, continue to allow your heart to open and continue to allow your gaze to see deeper beyond just your immediate parents. For as you continue to look into the waters, you see the faces of your grandparents morphing into your own. You see their eyes looking back at you. And as they look back at you, you see love. You see their own gratitude. You connect with their heart. You remind yourself of how much they have given for you, of how much they have sacrificed, of how much their souls have gone through their own journey, of how much they have given in order to be able to pass this story on to you, in order to be able to give you the opportunity that you have right now. And so as you continue to look into these waters, allowing any emotions to move within this space, I'm going to give you a period of time where it is just you and this moment. I will stop talking, and you are going to be in this space to speak with your ancestors, to commune with your ancestors within a space of open-heartedness, within a space of gratitude. You see beyond just your parents. You see beyond your grandparents. You see into the lineage that runs through your veins, that runs through your DNA, of all the stories that have led to where we are now, that have led to where you are now. And so as you are in this space, if you wish to say anything to them, you are welcome to do so. If you just simply wish to simply be in your heart with them, that is what is asked. For there is more said with the heart than there is with words sometimes. and you wish to be able to receive anything from them, to ask them for guidance, you are welcome to. And in this moment, the one thing that I invite you to ask is to invite them to continue to be with you on your journey, to continue to receive their blessings. Their blessings are always with you. Their souls continue to look upon you, continue to smile upon you for all that you are, for all that you continue to grow into. And so this is a very special, sacred moment for you. As you continue to look into the water, open your heart. Any emotions that come up, if you feel you need to cry, you can cry. And so I'm going to let you move into this space on your own. And I'll stop talking, and then I'll come back in a few moments. And so breathe here into your heart. Be here with your ancestors. Allow them to continue to inspire you as you prepare yourself for what is next, for the journey still ahead. They are proud of you. They love you deeply. They see you and they are you. So be here in this space for the next few moments. Be in your heart. Connect. Commune. Be love. So continue to be here for a few more moments. Ask for whatever it is you wish to receive. And so gently bringing your awareness back to your breath, bringing your awareness to your heart. You take a few more moments here to just thank your ancestors for this moment, to thank your parents, to thank your grandparents, to express your gratitude as you prepare to move this moment to its close, never truly ending. So breathe into your heart. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all that you have done. Thank you for all that you have given, for all that you have gone through, for all that your soul has continued to expand through, for all the trials, for all the tribulations, for all the lessons, for all the growth, for all the smiles, for all the tears, for all the children, for all the love, for all the deaths, for all the strength that you have endured, for all that you have passed on to me in this moment, so that I may continue the story that we are sharing together. Your story continues through me. Our story continues through us. Deep breaths. Gentle inhales. Gentle exhales. And gently in this moment, if you need to, even just gently wiping your eyes, taking a really deep breath here, feeling it in your heart, and imagining yourself, when you are ready, slowly rising back up to your feet. Nice and gently. Perfect. Take another moment here to look into the waters. You see your reflection looking back at you. And yet now, every time that you see your reflection, you will see your lineage. You will see your ancestors. They have given you that gift. They have given you the gift of remembrance. Remembrance of the bigger story, remembrance of the lineage, remembrance of your roots. And you carry that with honor. You carry that with pride. You carry that with gratitude. You carry that with inspiration and activation. So straighten up your spine. Stand a little bit taller now. You have the strength of your ancestors within you. It has always been there, but now you are remembered. You are remembered. Breathe. Good. And so gently from here, as we move on to the next part of this story, we express our gratitude to the pool, and we remind ourselves that we can return to it, that this temple in itself is something that each of us will be able to return to at any time. It is inside of us. It is real. It is sacred, and it is yours. And so, as you turn yourself away from the pool, you look past it, and you see a staircase that takes you up to the next level of this sacred temple that you are in. And so, when you are ready, with the pool now behind you, you gently walk your way up the staircase, or whatever way you want to get up the next level. Maybe there's some kind of magic elevator. It's totally up to you. It's your temple after all. So I'm gonna take the escalator, thanks. So as you are now arriving on the second level of this temple, you are in the middle floor of it. There is still one more floor above you. Each floor sacred, each floor with a purpose. And as you enter into the space of the second floor, you once again see its walls are decorated, various extra ornaments around on the outside. And yet, the one thing that is extra notable is a mirror that is right in the middle of the room, that is aligned with the top of the pyramid, with the top of the temple, if you can visualize that from the outside. And so this mirror, as you stand at it from a distance, is a very sacred mirror, is a very magical mirror. One to serve a purpose, one to be able to help you see. And as you walk closer to this mirror, you can begin imagining the details of it. You can begin to imagine the richness of it. You see the etchings on the side. You see the framework of you, as magical as you wish to make it. Yet in particular, there is a detail to it that stands out above all else. As you look into the mirror, you see yourself. Yet what you see is not the same you who you entered into this temple as. The you who you see in this mirror is the activated avatar version of yourself. The you who is looking back at you in this mirror wears clothing that glows, fantastical ornaments, draped in cloth like royalty. Imagine yourself in the mirror in the way that you would if you think of yourself, when you think of yourself, as a badass cosmic superhero, as an activated light guardian, as an activated avatar, as the cosmic royalty that you are and always have been. And so you look at yourself in this mirror and you still see the light guardian crystal worn as a pendant around your neck, hanging over your chest, illuminated with color, symbolically reminding you, anchoring into the bigger story of the light guardians, those of us who have come here to help shift the paradigms. And so as you look at yourself in this mirror, you begin to see the not just physical, but the energetic elements of your body. You see spirals of energy emanating from your chakra points. You observe this, and your mirror self still moves exactly as you do. And so you take a moment here to really look at what it is that you are seeing. Not just an imagination, but a remembrance. Something that you are creating that has always been created. So imagine what you look like in this mirror, in the most badass superhero version of yourself, and stand up a little bit taller in this moment and breathe into your heart as you see your reflection in this mirror. You see the gold shining off of you. You see the colors of your chakras emanating, the purple and green pulsating from your heart. And gently in this moment, you are going to create a very sacred moment for yourself. As you move yourself closer to the mirror, gently lift your fingers up to it and place your hands, or just the tips of your fingers, on the mirror with whatever dominant hand you use, so that you are now touching the mirror. And as you do this, feel a slight activation moving through your body. And look yourself deep within your eyes in this mirror. Stare back at yourself. Gaze deep within your soul. Look through your eyes and see this self looking back at you as who it is that you are, of who your soul shines as, of who you have always been, of who you have come here to become. And so breathe in this moment, for what you are about to do next will be something very intentional, very magical. What you are going to do is, when you are ready, you are going to literally step through this mirror. And as you do, you will emerge on the other side of it as your activated self. The self that you are seeing in the mirror right now is who you emerge as on the other side of this portal, of this 1111 portal. For the truth is that you are the portal, is that you have always been the portal. And so, with your fingers on the glass, looking deep within your eyes, when you are ready, gently, you will begin to feel the mirror slowly becoming softer, slowly becoming like a liquid. And at your own pace, as you connect in this moment, as you remember who you are, of all the potential that you have inside of you, the superhero that you have always been, the dreamer within this dream, the purpose that you have within your heart, let it shine back at you. Let it be seen within your eyes. Let your future be felt within your heart. And I will stop talking. And you, at your own pace, when you are ready, take your time and step through this mirror, step through yourself, step through into who it is that you are here to be. So breathe deep into your heart, feeling any activation sensations of the spine. Prepare yourself in this moment as you look deeply within your eyes. You see the light shining back at you through your eyes. You feel the energy activation sensations moving up through your body. You will connect in this moment as you receive downloads of who it is that you are here to be. You're reminded of your cosmic power. You're reminded of your cosmic potential. Breathe into your breath, gentle. This is your moment. I am here with you. When you are ready, walk through this portal, walk through this mirror, emerge on the other side of who it is that you have always been. This is your moment. Walk through when you are ready, with intention, with purpose. Go when you are ready. Be in your heart. Walk through. You are activating. And so, as you emerge through the other side of this portal, breathe in this moment as you feel the power, you feel the energy, you feel the confidence, you feel the inspiration in your being, in your heart right now. Breathe together. Turn around and look at yourself in the mirror once again. You see the reflection looking back at you as your true self, of who you have always been. Beautiful. Feel it in your heart. Allow this moment to be felt. Allow the symbolic purpose of this moment to be realized. And as you are here, as you are now standing in your activated avatar form, give yourself a moment, just even shaking your body a bit within your imagination, adjusting yourself to this embodied energy, feeling it moving through you, looking at your hands, looking at what it is that you are wearing, feeling the light guardian crystal around your neck. Deep breaths. You are now standing a little bit taller. You are now standing a little bit stronger. And as you look into the mirror once again, let you be reminded of the experience that just happened before this. For as you look at yourself, you see once again your ancestors looking back at you. You feel them within your heart. You feel them proud of the power that you have remembered. Perfect, beautiful, magnificent. And so, take another moment here to just look yourself in the mirror and smile. Tell yourself how badass you are. Tell yourself of how amazing you are. And now realize that within your heart, that within your imagination, that wherever you go within your waking state, this activated avatar version of yourself is who you are, is who you have always been, is what you look like on the inside. If you wish to in the future, when you dream of yourself as this activated avatar. Meditate and imagine yourself as this activated avatar. Feel the magic moving through you. You can even see the slight glow of energy around your body. You can feel perhaps the energy of the space around you with more vibrancy. You can feel the energy moving up through your spine. And yet you relax it and you calm it and you bring yourself back to the center of your heart with gentleness and purpose. For as excited as you are also incredibly calm. You are in gamma. You are relaxed. You are in tune. You feel the purpose of your heart. You're reminded of your bigger story. Beautiful. Perfect. And so take another moment here to just look yourself in the mirror, admire yourself for who you are, send yourself some love, give yourself a great big hug. You're doing great. And you're right where you need to be in order to get to where you are going. And alas, there is another step to this story. There is another level to this temple that beckons you, that beckons us. And so, when you are ready, now that you have moved through this portal, that you have stepped through this stargate, that you have activated into more of who you are, you will continue to move forward. For the story continues, for your purpose will now be actualized even more so. And as you turn past the mirror, you see once again another staircase or whatever you imagine to take you up one more level within your sacred temple that will bring you one more level higher towards the ascending point. And so when you are ready, as you leave this room behind, reminding yourself that you can return to it at any time, you take the stairs or the magic elevator or the escalator up to the next floor, and you enter into it. And now this floor, this space, is the top of the temple, is the top of the pyramid. And in the center of this room, you see a small pedestal. And this pedestal is illuminated with light. For at the top of the ceiling, that comes together with the point of the pyramid. There is a space within the ceiling. There is a gap within the ceiling. There is a hole within the ceiling that shines light down onto this pedestal. And so as you walk towards this pedestal, still in your activated avatar form, geared up and looking like a badass and feeling like a badass, you see that on this pedestal is a glowing orb. And as you walk closer to it, you begin to feel the energy of it. And now this orb is something very sacred, something that serves a very important purpose within your sacred temple. For this orb in itself is a complete reflection of Earth itself. And so gently in this moment, as you look at this orb with more detail, you don't just see it, but you see into it. Its form is both made of light and crystal. In itself, it is magical. And in this moment, gently, I invite you to place your hands around the orb. And as you do this, without actually touching it, you feel the energy of it. And in this moment, as the story continues to move forward, you use this orb to be able to connect your heart with the heart of the earth itself. And so within this space, taking these next few moments, what you will be doing is you will be listening to the earth. You will be giving your attention to what it asks of us, to where love is needed, while also receiving the love of it. And so this is just one step, as there is one more step after this. But in this moment, it is you with the earth between your hands. And I gently invite you to be able to connect with your heart and with your breath, and feeling this orb beneath in your hands. And this orb is, in a sense, constantly moving like plasma. And as you place your hands around it, breathe into your heart. Breathe as you move the energy through your microcosmic orbit, and move your love out from your heart into your hands, anchored with your third eye, focused with your mind, and simply allow yourself to pour and share some of your love into the earth, as you also commune with it, as you commune with the heart of it. For as an activated avatar, you are capable of hearing, you are capable of listening to the heart of the earth itself. And so breathe into this moment, connecting with your breath. Be very present. And so as you breathe here, take this moment to be able to listen to what is needed from the earth. I want you to feel everything that the earth is feeling in this moment, in as gentle as a way that you choose. Breathe here. And so in this moment, you can feel the story of the earth, which is also the story of your ancestors. And you feel the earth moving through its highs and its lows. Even right now, you feel the joys of the earth, and you feel the sorrows of the earth as well. And yet, throughout all of this, you feel gratitude, and you express gratitude from your heart into the earth. And so with your hands still around this orb, imagining yourself closing your eyes within your meditation, going deeper, visualizing and allowing the heart of the earth, the heart of Mother Gaia, to move you, to show you what she wants you to see. All the smiles, all the laughter, all the birth, all the celebration, all the pain, all the suffering, all the fires, all the floods, all the death, all the famine. And yet within all of this, you feel the connection between it all, the balance, the force that unites it, the force that beats through your heart. And so you pour your love into the earth. You hold it like you would a child. You hold it like you would a mother. You love it like you would a lover. Breathe into your breath. Breathe into your heart. And as you do this, begin to imagine yourself outside of the Earth's orbits, for you are now the size of a celestial being. As you hold the actual Earth in your hands, you are no longer in the temple, for you ride a beam of light up through the top of the temple with your consciousness, ascending into the heavens, ascending into the skies. And you are now a giant, magnificent being of yourself, bigger than the earth itself, holding the earth in your hands, pouring your love into it, sending it all of the healing energy, breathing in through your heart. You feel the paradigm shift sigil activating within your chest as you feel the energy of the cosmos moving through your heart, as you feel the energy of your ancestors moving through you. And as you are here, you begin to notice that you are not alone, for around you there are all of the other people within this meditation with all of their hands on the earth as well, as we all gently place our hands around the earth, using our hands to activate, to send our intention, to pour as we do the breath of the cosmos through our heart. And you feel this concentric circle, you feel the energy moving through you, visualizing a circle of us, hundreds of us, all around the earth, and behind us another layer, our ancestors behind us, sending their love through all of us. Breathe into this moment. Breathe here. Just stay present here. Without me having to tell you anything, just hold this space. Just focus into your heart. That's all you have to do here. Just be in your heart. We are here together. Just hold this space just for the next few moments. Feeling any activation sensations moving up the spine, allowing them to continue to ride the wave of your breath. Be in this moment. Be in this breath. Be present. Be loved. You see, you feel the colors moving through you, the colors of love. The earth is now vibrating, pulsating with a purple and green energy. Stay in this space, hold this space, direct our focus, send all the healing intention of love into the earth in this moment, right to the heart of its core, reflected back to us, amplifying the shift in consciousness, sending out the waves of inspiration, of compassion, of healing. Hold this space together, keep our focus, one team, one tribe. Continue to breathe into your heart in this moment, gently relaxing. There is no effort in this moment. There is just ease and gratitude. Allow the energy of love to move through you, through your back, through your heart, down your hands, onto the earth. Now in this moment, bring everything to a calmness. Imagine yourself and all of the other shifters as celestial beings surrounding the earth, looking over it, nurturing it with our intention. And gently imagine a slight sway to your body, a slight sway to this moment, as you feel not just the connection to the earth, but the waves of love rippling from it, moving through us in concentric circles. You feel the connection of all of us around the earth in this moment. Be in this space. Feel your ancestors with you. Feel your ancestors within your heart. Just be here. Just be present. Just be in your heart. Just be in gratitude. Be in your breath. Perfect. Gentle breaths, deep breaths. Just allow yourself to become nice and calm, nice and still, as if you can almost fall asleep in this moment, like you're in a giant cuddle puddle with the entire community, with all of us listening. You are in gratitude for all humans, for all beings, for all the light that we are. Perfect. And gently, slowly, we bring our awareness back to our breath, back to our heart. Nice and calm. The silence in this moment has its own music. As you look around and you see the eyes of all the other people here with you in this moment, you feel the love of your ancestors with you in this moment. You see all of us, each one of us, activated in our avatar form, orchestrating our love from celestial planes, from metaphysical planes, from dimensions above and below. You feel the heart of the earth moving through you within the silence. You imagine the earth extending branches like a tree, acting like the trunk of a tree as you feel those branches, reminded of them, connecting through us, moving out through us, moving through our hearts. And together, let us simply breathe in this moment, all connected as one breath, as one heart. Together, gentle inhale, synchronize with the breath and with the heartbeat of the earth. Inhale together. Exhale. Feeling the slight sway like a gentle rhythm of an ocean. Inhale together. Exhale, gentle. Just a couple more breaths here. And then from there, we'll be returning to the temple. So take these moments in this space to really connect here, really look around, really see the eyes of all the other beings, really see the earth at the center of us all. You feel our love being poured into the earth, and you feel the earth being poured back into us. The earth asks us only to be reminded of our connection. Out of that, everything else ripples. Everything else comes into its own space of remembrance and empowerment and activation. So just a couple more breaths here. Imagine yourself even putting your arms around the celestial people next to you, gently swaying, gently moving back and forth. Natural. It happens on its own. The earth has its own consciousness, and it whispers to us, "Thank you, my children, my sons, my daughters, my seedlings, my wildlings, my light guardians. Thank you for all that you are, for finding all of the pieces that we have left for you on this path to bring you to this moment so that you can continue to move forward with a deeper intention, with a deeper purpose, with deeper love and remembrance." I see you, all that you do, all that you are. I feel your heart. I feel our heart. I cry for you. I smile for you. I am grateful for you, for all that you are, for all that you continue to become. For your journey is our journey. As you grow, we grow. As you heal, we heal. And so thank you for being our voice. Thank you for being our heart. Thank you for helping others find their way back. I am always with you. And I love you. For I am love with you. And you gently breathe again into this moment, resonating with the words spoken from your heart, whispered from within a deeper place of your soul, a truth that echoes beyond space and time, a love that is measured in light years, a bigger story of our awakening as multidimensional beings, as soul, as spirit, of us who have come here with purpose and with intention to experience, grow, learn, heal, and evolve. So take a couple more breaths here. Gentle inhale. And gentle exhale. As you continue to breathe, look around the circle once again and express your gratitude for all the eyes that you see looking back at you, all the celestial beings that you see looking back at you, all the fractals of God consciousness, of Source, of Mother Earth herself, looking back at you, branches from a single tree, reminded of your ancestors who stand behind us. Beautiful. And as you feel this within your heart, you are reminded that this is a moment that you can return to within your own imagination at any moment. Now that it has happened here, it exists forever. And we will return to it in time through future meditations, for that is our purpose, that is our intention. And so we will begin to gently shift our awareness
beyond the celestial presence that we currently embody and crystallize back down to the you who is still inside of your temple, who is still standing in front of the pedestal with your hands around the glowing orb, around the heart of the earth. And so take another moment here before you make that gentle transition to, again, just express your heart, sharing any hugs in this moment. You are literally a giant being floating in space. I'm well aware of that, but you can still hug other people. So hug the other shifters who you recognize, those of us in the community who have become familiar with each other. Hug the strangers. Hug the people who are tuning into this broadcast for the first time and welcome them to the tribe, to the team, to the ongoing story, to the game. And of course, in this moment, amongst the crowd, you are welcome to come find me, for I have been there the entire time with you, right next to you, alongside with you. And I gently invite you to be able to share a hug with me in this moment, heart to heart. And so as we meet halfway, if you choose, you feel your heart against mine, and you're reminded of the shared connection. You're reminded of the fact that I am just another you, helping both of us find our way back home. And so in this moment, as the earth has already spoken, I thank you. I see you. I am deeply honored to be standing alongside of you. I am excited to be able to create more with you, to see your story unfold, to see the inspiration that you will ripple into this world, to see the art you will create, the community you will build, the free hugs you will give, the synchronicities you will evoke, and the portals that you will open. For my friend, I remind you that you are the portal, that you step through yourself into who you are, and you ripple that forward. And I thank you for it. For there's so much more that we will still do together. I see you. I honor you. And yes, I am love with you. And so in this moment, gently releasing from the hug, for those of you who wish, you could even imagine putting forehead to forehead in this moment as we share in this very sacred connection, reminding ourselves of this bigger story. And gently release, look into our eyes, and with a gentle smile and a nod, we begin to prepare ourselves to continue for what comes next. Just like imagining some of us being like, hey, thumbs up, or something silly right now. So you guys are cute. And so from here, as celestial beings, gently begin to imagine yourself crystallizing with your breath back down towards your temple, back down towards where you were, where you continue to be. And as you do this, you bring your awareness back to where you are within the top floor of your temple, with your hands still around the globe. And you gently imagine yourself opening your eyes within your meditation, not physically. And when you do this, you see, before you even open your eyes, a pulsating, luminescent light of purple and green. And you look at the orb in front of you, and you see that this orb, that perhaps was a different color when you first walked in the room, is now a vibrant purple, a vibrant, rich purple, pink, and green. It looks magnificent. It looks healthy. It looks magical. And so you realize that in this moment, each of us, from the intention we have directed through the context of this story, that we have entered into a new timeline, that we have slightly shifted our reality. even if simply by shifting ourselves into a deeper space of alignment, inspiration, and continued devotion to our own path of self-mastery. And so with your hands gently still around the orb, you take another breath here. And you say to the earth anything that you wish to say. You wish it any blessings that you wish to wish it. And you express your gratitude within your heart. Beautiful. And so you gently release your hands and bring them back down to your side. And gently in this moment, you can imagine yourself kind of doing like a little energy shake with your body. Because that was pretty intense, because we just went celestial there for a moment. And so as we connect to our breath, we bring ourselves into the closing moments of this story, of this meditation. And you are reminded that this temple is something that you can return to, that this temple is now something you are aware of, something you can go back to within your own individual meditations, within your own imagination throughout the day. On the bottom floor, you will see your connection with the ancestors. On the middle floor, you will be reminded of your activated avatar. On the top floor, you will connect with the heart of the earth and with the celestial story that we all share. And there are more rooms to this temple for you to explore on your own. Perhaps there are even secret rooms underneath. And so with the stories ahead still yet to unfold, we gently bring this one to its close as we continue to let it ripple in to the story of our everyday life. And in this top floor of your temple, you look and you see that there is also an altar. And this altar is an altar for you. That this altar is a sacred altar that you have created. And maybe it is a reflection of your physical altar within this dimension. Or maybe it is a reflection of a physical altar that you haven't yet created within this dimension. Yet know that the altar that you have within this sacred temple is connected to the altar that you have within the physical dimension. And so you use this altar as a gate, as a portal. For when you connect with it in the physical, you will be reminded of where it is within your sacred temple as well. And as you walk up to this altar, you look on it and you see many different things that remind you of your own empowerment, that remind you of your story. And yet, there is one thing not yet on the table. For when you walked through the mirror and activated into your avatar self, the you who you are, who continues to grow, it's not static, you notice that there is a pocket on your outfit, on your uniform. And you gently in this moment reach into your pocket and you pull out an object. And this object is personal to you. Perhaps it is something you already know of, or perhaps it is something you don't know of yet. And so whatever this object is, you take note of the fact that it was there for a reason, and you hold it in your hands, and perhaps you recognize the importance of it, or perhaps you question the importance of it, allowing its story to still be told to you over time. And so this object is unique for every single person listening to this meditation. Perhaps it reminds you of a future, perhaps it reminds you of a past. At the very least, let it remind you to be present with your breath, to be present with your heart. And gently, when you are ready, hold this talisman, which is more than just an object, a talisman, something with energetic properties, with importance, and hold it to your chest and breathe with it. And then hold it to your lips and thank it. And then hold it to your third eye and bless it. And gently, when you are ready, you can gently place the talisman onto your altar, right where it needs to be. And so, perhaps for some of you, this talisman already exists. Perhaps for some of you, you will find this talisman within your waking life soon enough. And so, in this moment, connecting with our breath, as we begin to conclude this part of the meditation, you still take a moment here, reminding yourself of where you have come from, the connection with your ancestors, the activating into your avatar as you walk through the portal of your own reflection, and the connection with the earth as you poured your heart into it and you listen to its voice. And gently, as you are still in your badass activated avatar gear and form, imagine yourself gently sitting down in front of your altar within your imagination, and gently place your hands on your knees or on your lap in a comfortable position. Straighten up your spine as you sit in front of your altar, and gently imagine yourself closing your eyes. And connect with your breath here. Gentle inhales, gentle exhales. Allow yourself to be in your heart. Allow yourself to be in gratitude. Take a couple more breaths here to reflect on what this experience was for you. And then after that, we will transition our way back to the physical body. So just a few more breaths here. This is your sacred time. Breathe, gentle inhales, and gentle exhales. One more, gentle inhale, feeling the entire encompassing experience that you just had. And gentle exhales, feeling the accomplishment of the journey that you have gone on. And as you continue to breathe gently in this moment, you will slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your physical body while acknowledging that the you within this story is still in the temple, meaning that you can return to this space at your will, meaning that in future meditations, even within your daydream imagination, remind yourself that you are here. Remind yourself that this temple exists. Remind yourself that there's still more mystery for it to reveal to you. And so with that truth anchored, with our heart still open, with gratitude and activation running through us, slowly begin to bring awareness back to your physical body by gently wiggling your toes and gently wiggling your fingers. And when you are ready, nice and slowly, you can gently open your eyes and return your awareness to the space around you. Continuing to breathe, nice big breaths. As you come out of it, even just giving yourself a nice big exhale. Well done. Well done. Beautiful. And so, there we are. We have returned once again. Thank you so much, everyone, for being a part of this journey, a part of this story. This is incredibly beautiful, what it was that we did here today. And obviously, this broadcast will continue to exist for people to experience it within the future. Yes, we will take note that we did this on 11/11, boys and girls. That it was literally 11/11 during the meditation when we were doing it. And so this is like etched in time now, but it'll exist beyond it. So as you guys are gently coming back, please feel free to jump into the live chat and leave a little bit of what your experience was with that. Let me know if you guys had any activation sensations during the meditation. And I'll read a couple of those on air before we wrap up the broadcast, and then we will conclude it. And yeah, the story continues. So thank you again, everyone. Like, seriously, like, round of applause, guys. Like, give your guys, like, seriously, that was super beautiful. Like, again, we've done a lot of these meditations, and I really feel that, like, that one, if all of those meditations were just kind of practice for this one, then I'm glad, because this one went well. And again, it went well because you were here, because your support was felt. So thank you for sending all that love. And yeah, that was super beautiful. So guys, please feel free to just leave some comments in the chat, and I'll read those on air in the next few minutes, and then we'll conclude the broadcast. And I'll just, again, shout out to you guys, and I'll give you guys a little bit more information about what's coming next within the project and how you guys can be involved. So I'm just going to read these comments real quick. They're almost like going too fast for me to read, so I'm going to read them real quick. So, there's a lot of familiar names in here, a lot of new people. So thank you again to all the new people. Misa says, thank you so much. Super beautiful. Tam says, hearts, love you all. Megan says, wee. I like that, Megan. That sums it up very well. Luna says, amazing, you guys. XO. Serendipity Oracle says, thank you. Sebastian says, a lot of release, confrontation with myself, stepping into who I've been afraid to be. Very beautiful, Sebastian. Thank you for sharing. Josu says, holy hell. I that's one way of putting it. Miss Giggles. Oh, where'd that comment go? Oh man. Yeah, like I said, there's like more comments than I just had to scroll up. Okay. Miss Giggles says, what a cool first experience. Thank you for this. Yeah. And again, for those of you who are like, wow, this was something different, be sure to hit that subscribe button, because like, seriously, there's a lot of other stuff that we got going on. There's a lot of awesome stuff on my channel. Some full-length movies. Go watch the Journey to Lucidity movies, guys. Go watch some of my free hugs videos. You guys are going to love. If you guys like this meditation, you're going to love what else we got. Cola Granola says, I can't even. Words are lost. Yes. Did anybody cry? If anybody cried, leave a comment. I want to know if we made people cry. Last broadcast, we made people cry. If we made people cry this broadcast, then like bonus points. The good cry, right? It's always good cry. AJ says, that was the most amazing meditation I've ever experienced. AJ, thank you, man. Thank you so much for being here. AJ's like one of our veterans. He's been here for a while. Yes, holy hell, says Megan. Skype Blue, send in the hearts. Meezy says, so glad I found this. Serendipity, I love that heart-centered portal. Thank you for guiding us. Claudia says, love it. Thank you. Many blessings. Cece says, Misa says, loved your words. Oh, yeah, now I just have to scroll up again. Wow, there's so many comments here, guys. This is beautiful. I feel like I just want to like hang out for 3 hours, because normally we don't do broadcasts where we have like over 100 people tuned in, but the intention's been there. The seed has been planted. The quantum seeds have been planted, guys. So like I said, be sure to tune in for future broadcasts. Okay, I'm just going to read through these a little bit, and we'll stick around for a while. After that, we're going to jump in the team Discord chat. That's where the party is. And I'll just like go over like the promo stuff and the Patreon stuff and let you guys know what's coming up next. The Strange Artist says, tingling over my body, arms, head, almost lighthead. So again, guys, acknowledging, like I said earlier, if you're feeling lightheaded right now, really take it easy. Drink some water. Don't go drive any vehicles. Get a snack into you. Journal if you want to. Do some stretches. Activate your body. Take it easy and get a good sleep tonight. You know, like that was a journey. Like that literally was. And again, for those of you who weren't familiar with like doing that before, like that would have been pretty intense. But again, just shows you there's these rich inner worlds inside of us, and the context of storytelling is so important. We've been doing this for a while, guys. So again, for those of you who are just tuning in, thank you so much. Selena says, first time and it came late, but it was still nice. Thank you. Miss Marshall says, 11:11. I could see vividly with my eyes closed, but my third eye open. That was amazing. Thank you. Awesome. AJ says, I still have tingles. Katie says, wholeness and love. Marta says, your voice is godly. Marta, thank you, man. My voice is a gift. I use my voice with intention. So thank you for sharing in the acknowledgement of that. Yeah. Rochelle says, my first meditation with you, and I definitely went into the realm. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, Rochelle. Arita says, profound as always. Arita, you know what's up. Couple people. Benny G says, very potent. At one point I checked. Oh no, see, it's like hopping down. I'm like, I gotta scroll back up again. Okay, Benny G says, very potent. At one point I checked the clock and it was 11:11. Oh, that's awesome. Benny randomly synchronistically checked the clock at 11:11. Misa says on Instagram, okay, I do guided meditations workshop. That was very inspirational. Definitely going to subscribe to the tribe. Fam forever. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Josu says, dude, I bawled. Yes, we got some cries in here. Cola says, I cried. Arita, tears of joy, bro. Awesome. 2 for crying for me. Sebastian, bonus points. Again, guys, I'm just going to keep reading these just for a few more minutes. Chat Cat says, transformative and great experience. So lovely to connect. Guys, this feedback's amazing. Honestly, guys, like we don't always get feedback like this on these meditations. Like it's really beautiful because I know like what we do through this project, we provide a lot of value, and it's been amazing just to kind of like see it starting to get out there. Cause I think if people knew about this, like even 5 years ago, they would have been like super excited, but synchronistically people are finding out about it at the right time. Right. Star Sun Moon. I cried on the floor. I cried on the first floor looking in the pool. Aw, Star, thank you. Brittany says, I cried more than once. Thank you, Brittany. Josu, happy cry. Yes. Felt the energy, saw white sparkles of energy of the cosmos. Yes, I did cry. Wow, so many people cried. Yep, I was bawling during the meeting of my ancestors. It was beautiful. Awesome, guys. I am my own grandpa. Oh, that's sweet, Megan. By which I mean that I am some of my own ancestors because I have been reincarnated into my own line over and over. Awesome, Megan. Cola is still crying, literally still crying live on air. Love to you all. Yes, the pool got me. Namaste. Skull Babylon says Luna. Yes. Wow, guys, I don't even know if I'll be able to read all these comments. I couldn't stop crying and goosebumps and tingles everywhere. My heart was lifted. Shauna, thank you so much. Tears of relief, peace, and unity. I am just connecting. Again, guys, like the purpose of this meditation isn't just this meditation. It's to continue to activate us so that we can continue to ripple this inspiration further. Like I said, I'll go over this stuff before we wrap up the broadcast, but like this project, what we are doing, we are creating a team of activated leaders, of activated conscious media creators, of people who are stepping into their own abilities to be able to help make a difference in their local communities, online, people who are conscious entrepreneurs. Like that's what our team is about. And it's also just a general community for being able to connect and support each other. And again, I'm just going to post the links for the team chat in a second. Yeah, so https:/tinyurl.com/paradigm-shift chat. So for those of you who are in the chat, keep in mind that I'm doing something very meaningful right now. I'm sharing with you guys the link to our team chat. It is in the info for the YouTube. We may get more people joining into the team chat. Just be very respectful of the space. So just kind of understand the context of the team chat. But it's a team Discord chat, and through there we support each other during the week. So if for people tuned into this who are still, how many people do we have live right now? We still have 145 people live. So if 145 people were to suddenly join the Discord, we have to be mindful of that, but I'm posting it anyways. And for those of you who do feel called to connect with the team, please feel free to join the Discord. And I have to type the link improperly. tinyurl, taking out the dot, /paradigm-shift chat. So if you are looking to join the Discord chat, just join it with intention and be mindful of the rules and the context and everything. Okay, I'm just going to read a few more of these, guys. This is beautiful. Like... Again, I'll go over a couple other things and then we'll wrap up this broadcast. Though I feel like, do you guys want to do another meditation? Like there's like 100 people. Should we do 2 meditations back to back? No, I'm just joking. That'd be crazy. We can like, maybe we can just end with like a little closing breath just because I feel like the energy is still like really palpable. This is great. This is awesome, guys. Thank you for being here. Again, I'll just remind you guys that if you guys really did value what it is that we're creating here, please feel free to support on the team Patreon, which again is a monthly micro donation. And that's how you get the Light Guardian crystals as part of your Shifter Booster Kit. I'm also posting a link for the individual PayPal
and I'll post a link for the Patreon as well. So if you're like, whoa, crap, man, like this guy's onto some funky stuff, I like the cut of his jib, be sure to check out the team Patreon. And that's what you're seeing on screen with 149 active supporters. Honestly, like straight up, guys, like we're doing this. Eventually that team Patreon is going to be over 10,000, and that 10,000, like we're going to be using it for so many amazing things. We're going to be able to like help so many people, help individual artists, help people who are struggling financially. We're going to be able to buy our own UFO and fly around the world and invite you guys on it and have parties on it. As I say that with a straight face, right? It's just like, why not, right? Planting that quantum seed. Okay, let me read a few more comments here. Jenna says, when I stepped into the mirror, I shaked and my whole self turned into black space with like confetti. My body was gone and I was nothing but memory of what I am. I felt and was everything. I was a child. Jenna, wow, beautiful. I was black matter of confetti. I was the universe. Awesome. DePaul says, I cry. Oh no, see, it's going up again. Okay, I just gotta. Okay, I'm just gonna read these real quick, guys, and then slow down the comments so we can wrap this up. We're gonna put a we're closing off the container in a second. Paul says, I cried when I first saw the Earth orb. She was fluttering like an injured hummingbird in my hands, crying out gently. I could feel our hearts as one. Wow, Paul, that's a beautiful image. Serendipity Oracle, well, it is 11:11, so what did you expect? This is beautiful, guys. Again, this is like super inspiring for us to be able to reach this many people. I'm wondering what in particular really set the ball into motion for us, because we had 200 people tuned in during the live broadcast on YouTube. I haven't even looked at the Facebook. Okay, Facebook has like 16 people, but mostly everyone's on YouTube. I ran a little promotion on Instagram. I wonder if that was like a big thing. But again, reminder for everyone tuned into this, we do this every Sunday. That's pretty exciting, right? So if you enjoyed this, make a routine of it. Come back next Sunday. I'm assuming there's probably people jumping into the Discord now. So again, guys, if you want to hang out for a bit, we have a voice chat there. Jump into the Discord. It's an amazing thing that we got here. And again, obviously the main website, paradigmshiftcentral.com. You can check out more. We're going to be updating the website within this coming week. So, and follow me on Instagram at Mystic Spider-Man. Again, links are all in the info for the video. So just go into the YouTube info and click those links. Megan says, laughing, no crying this time, laughing, joyful laughter. The I am my own grandpa thing time. Lord, I am an ancestor will keep me laughing. Thank you again. Not having this says, I hope those words went into my deepest consciousness and unfolds further in my dreams. My distracted mind kept trying to shut it off. I will have to listen again. Awesome. Thank you, not having this. Thank you for joining in. He's one of our regulars. They're one of our regulars. Joe Sue says, when I put my hand on the orb and felt Earth's feeling and bawled, but smiled at the same time. Wow, Joe Sue, that's powerful. Thank you. Strange Artist says, thank you. Journal it too. Yeah, guys, journal this experience. Part of what we do through the website, through the Paradigm Shift Central project, we have these things called quest journals, where it's basically like a form of journaling within the team. So again, if you want, check out paradigmshiftcentral.com. Links are in the info. Okay, I'm just going to read a few more comments, guys. I don't think I can... How many more comments do we got? Not too much. Okay, I'm just going to skim through these. Yeah, okay. It helps to set these experiences down in a journal or a file on your computer so that you can process it and remember it later when your day-to-day mind tries to forget. Megan, good point. That's what I was saying. Definitely journal this, guys. This is like kind of like a dream recall process. In the same way you just experienced that, make sure you do that. Tam Q says, love you all. See you, snap. Sylvie, I'm calling. I need you to tell me about the Thank you, Tam. Signed up for Team Patreon. Megan, thank you. Awesome. We literally got to sign up for the Patreon during the broadcast. Megan, that's beautiful. Again, guys, that puts us above 152. Our next milestone is 175. So here, let me just wave the Light Guardian crystal around for a bit. Again, for those of you, as I'm just doing this, I'm just going to hold this on screen so you guys can just admire it. I'm going to be opening a holistic healing center. I'd love if you came and did a guided meditation when we do openings, says Shauna. Shauna, where is your healing center? And I do local events where I am in London, Ontario, Canada. I showed up from the Lightworkers group on Facebook straight to YouTube. Awesome. Yeah, shout out to the 1111 movement on Facebook, who is run by my friend Jessica. I'm one of the admins for the page. I know she pinned it, and that would have been a big boost for this. So for all of you who are here from the 1111 group, thank you so much for joining. And that's pretty much all the comments. So we got caught up on the comments there. So Thank you guys again so much for being here. So let me just conclude this meditation broadcast by just reminding you again that we do regular live meditations every Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in at youtube.com/skullbabylon. You can find past meditations on iTunes at Paradigm Shift Radio. All these links are in the info, so it makes it easy for you guys. If you go to live.paradigmshiftcentral.com, you'll find the videos of the communities, the broadcast, and the MP3s all in one spot, plus the quest journals. That's where you want to check things out. That's also going to be updated in the near future. Again, the team Discord chat is a chat software. It's an app, and we use that during the week to communicate, to have discussions, to check in with each other, to share the conscious media, to boost our Instagram accounts. Again, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Mystic Spider-Man. I post daily inspirational content there. Absolutely. Please feel free to invite your friends, let them know about this experience. And again, go back and check out past meditations as well on my channel. In the info for this video, you'll see a link to the playlist where it says previous meditations. Go back and check those out, guys. There's ones that we've done. The Journey of the Wolf one is a really amazing one. It's like a first-person journey as a wolf. We did the Sasquatch one where we met Sasquatch a couple weeks ago. We did a similar meditation to this last week, but it was like we were doing like Kamehamehas of love into the earth, which was super activating. We've done meditations where we've gone to Hollow Earth, and we're gonna go back there. There's a lot more meditations we got planned. And and we've done meditations where we've like taken you through transformational festivals, ones where they've like involved like psychedelics within the meditation and stuff like that. So just be sure to check out the links in the info on this YouTube for all the information. And so again, just bringing this to a close, thank you again to our Team Patreon supporters. I'll just remind you guys again that the Team Patreon supporters, when you sign up, you get the Light Guardian Crystal, and the Light Guardian Crystal as well as the Shifter Booster Kit, which includes the shift buttons, which again are tools. They have a bunch of symbols. The Paradigm Shift Central website is on the side. These are created to help you guys hack the matrix with love. Like, no, I'm not just trying to sell you a product. I'm trying to provide you with tools that work. And yes, you purchasing them helps support the community so that we can give more tools to people. We've been using these for since 2011, and they work. And again, what I do through the project is I really encourage you guys to get out there and to do things like free hugs, to create physical paradigm shift communities, which again are just about open-minded discussion and meditation circles. You can create a paradigm shift community where you are. You can go out there, you can evoke synchronicity, doing things like free hugs, find a place to have your meetings, set a time, invite people individually, facilitate them, open-minded discussion, and then repeat this as a routine. Keep the portal open and allow people to show up. And again, if you want to get more familiar with this community, every Thursday is our team roundtable broadcast, and that's at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tune in again on YouTube, and you can join the broadcast through the Google Hangouts. The links are posted in the Discord chat, and that is also that rotates through different topics. The coming topic for the following week is Dream Class, and so again, that's where we talk about like dreams specifically, like lucid dreaming, metaphysics, things of that nature. So I'm just looking over the chat. Again, I'm going to be jumping into the Discord after this, so I'm going to be seeing you guys in the Discord chat. Again, if you would just like to even make single contributions by PayPal, that is always welcome. The other thing that I will mention is that you can also check out more at the Quest Item Shop at questitemshop.com. So I'm just going to post a link for that. Again, it's in the info, questitemshop.com. You can also purchase the Light Guardian crystals through there. And if you get them through the Team Patreon, it's a super affordable method. So again, the Patreon is a super effective way for us to be able to get these tools out to people. So if you're like on a lower income, it's only $3 to $10 asking donation each month. But when you do that, you get your full kit, which again comes with your Light Guardian crystal and the shifter, like the shift buttons and everything. And it's worth over $100. And it's going to help evoke synchronicity. It's going to help you build a tribe. It's going to help you be that activated avatar version of yourself. Again, the power is already inside of you. The tools are just there to help amplify it. So if you have any other questions of that, please feel free to send me a message. And again, check out more on my YouTube, and there's a lot more content online, again, including the Journey to Lucidity movies, which you guys can check out. Again, for those of you who are brand new to me, I'm just giving you a quick recap because we still got like 100 people tuned in right now. So I'm just like taking this moment to just give you guys a little bit more information, and then we are done. And then we are wrapping up this broadcast because I just want to be able to put a container on this, and because I'm going to bed, and tomorrow we're doing a live teen tarot reading, which we do every Monday, which is uploaded to YouTube afterwards, but you'll see it as well. So be sure to subscribe if you haven't already and click that bell for notifications. So the what was the in particular thing I was gonna say? Yeah, just in terms of the videos on my channel, check out the Journey to Lucidity movies. I've created several full-length movies online of transformational festivals that I've gone to, and if you're looking to like figure out more about what I create, please feel free to watch those. And again, go check out the past meditations. So that's really all we have to share for now, guys. Again, I'm going to be jumping in the team Discord chat after this. I'll connect with more of you guys there, and I invite you, if you're tuned into this broadcast, to join the team Discord with intention. Be very respectful and mindful of the container that we are creating, and be sure to just kind of like check the channels out, read the rules, and I'm very trusting in being able to invite more people in, because again, the reason why we do these broadcasts is to be able to connect with people, to invite them to be a part of this project. So again, ParadigmShiftCentral.com, a real world interactive game to help shift consciousness. We are playing the game right now. We are leveling up as we speak. This meditation was part of that process. This meditation was helping activate us. You play the game by tuning into broadcasts, by engaging with community, by doing things like free hugs, by doing things like giving out shift buttons, by doing things like building paradigm shift communities where you are, by planting those seeds, by evoking synchronicity. That is essentially the game to help awaken other people within the matrix, to hack the matrix with love, as we say, to be the cosmic badass superhero that you are. So awesome. So again, guys, go check out Instagram Mystic Spider-Man if you want to see more, because yes, I'm also a real world superhero. Like it's not just talk, guys. If people are just like, oh wow, like okay, we're talking about stuff, but it's like, no, wait until you see the videos where I'm actually dressed up as Spider-Man doing free hugs. Then you'll kind of get a better idea of what it is we're doing here. It's awesome, right? Okay, guys, I'm ready to wrap this up. As much as I would totally love to be able to hang around with 100 people tuned in live right now, like again, that's super honoring. I know that we're going to do this again, and we're going to start building momentum here, and that is essentially what it is that we're doing. So I invite all of you here who are in this moment to really continue to embody this inspiration, to ripple it out with you further, to feel what it's like to be connected with tribe, to feel what it's like to be connected with people who share in the same intention of helping shift consciousness. I invite you to consider what it feels like to see yourself as a shifter, to see yourself as a light guardian. These are the terms that we use within this project. They are very powerful, very powerful. And so again, we've been doing this project for close to 10 years, and again, it's with intention to be able to really help change the world, guys. And I know that it's connecting to the right people at the right time. So I'm really honored that this 1111 portal, as synchronistically as it was an awesome opportunity to be able to connect with so many of you. So please feel free to continue to leave your comments afterwards on the YouTube, especially if you're new. If you're new, please feel free to leave your comments. Let us know that it's your first time. And again, I'll be sure to connect with you guys further on the Discord. On the Discord chat, my username is Skull Babylon, so you'll see me there. Pretty straightforward. So with that said, guys, I'm wrapping up this broadcast simply because we need to bring it to an end so that we can get to sleep, so that we can wake up tomorrow, so that we can go kick some more butt. This is going to be an awesome week. Let's continue. Like, again, going back to the theme of this, who are you now that you are on the other side of the 1111 portal? Are you slightly different? Are you slightly more inspired? Are you slightly more in alignment with your dreams, with your inspiration, with your heart calling? That's awesome stuff. So let's continue to go kick some butt. Let's continue to connect as a team, continue to stay synced up. Thank you guys again so much. Please feel free to check out the Patreon after this, add your support. Again, we're going to be up to about 175 by the end of the month and beyond. And again, thank you guys so much for being here, for holding this space. Please continue to feel free to leave your comments on what this meditation was like for you and share it with your friends. And yeah. So good night, everyone. Much love. And as always, keep it shifty, and we will see you guys in the future. Until next time, this is Skull Babylon signing out. Much love, peace, and wholeness. So I'll see you guys in the Discord. The story continues with the love that we share. Much love, everyone. I'm like, oh, I want to leave. There's too many people. But no, we must, for we must trust in the bigger mission. All right, you guys are doing awesome. Thank you again for being here. I'll see you soon. Much love.
The light guardian within me sees and honors the light guardian within you.